Eastern 5153 Heavy, ready for IF or clearance to Seattle-Tacoma Airport.
Eastern 5153 Heavy, Portland clearance, cleared to Seattle-Tacoma. Radar vectors Cougar, then as filed. Maintain 4,000. Expect 16,000 feet, 10 minutes after departure. Departure frequency 118.1. Squawk 2104.
Cleared to Seattle-Tacoma. Radar vectors Cougar, then as filed. Maintain 4,000. Expect 16,000 feet, 10 minutes after departure. Departure frequency 118.1. Squawk 2104. Eastern 5153 Heavy.
Eastern 5153 Heavy, read back correct. Contact ground 121.9er when ready for push or start.
Ground 121.9er when ready for pushback or engine start. Eastern 5153 Heavy.
Information Alpha. Portland Airport Information Alpha. 1702 Zulu. Wind 300 at 6. Visibility 10. Ceiling 25,000 broken. Temperature 12. Dew point 04. Altimeter 3031. VFR conditions. Landing and departing runways 28 left. 28 right. Repack all hold short instructions. Advise on initial contact you have information Alpha. Temperature 12. Dew point 04. Altimeter 3031. VFR conditions. Landing and departing runways 28 left. 28 right. Repack all hold short instructions. Advise on initial contact you have information Alpha. Portland Airport information Alpha. 1702 Zulu. Wind 300 at 6. Visibility 10. Ceiling 25,000 broken.
Horizon Air 2415. Cross runway 3 at Bravo. Continue taxi via Bravo Tango.
Cross runway 3 at Bravo. Continue taxi via Bravo Tango. Horizon Air 2415.
Eastern 5153 Heavy, gate Delta 5, request pushback.
Eastern 5153 Heavy, Portland ground, pushback approved. Face northwest.
Pushback and engine start approved. Face northwest, Eastern 5153 Heavy.
Hello, Captain. We are ready for pushback. Departure check completed. Bypass pin inserted. Launching here.
SkyWest 3442. Ramp Bravo 6. Request pushback and engine start.
SkyWest 3442, Portland ground, pushback and engine start approved. Face southeast.
Pushback and engine start approved. Face southeast. SkyWest 3442.
Release parking brakes, please. Commencing push. All engines clear. Start at will.
SkyWest 3442, request taxi.
SkyWest 3442, runway 28 left taxi via Tango, Bravo, Bravo 8.
Runway 28 left taxi via Tango, Bravo, Bravo 8, SkyWest 3442.
Parking brakes. Waiting your confirmation for a good engine start.
Cockpit to ground.
55,000.
We have a good engine start. Using disconnect.
2.04. Altimeter 3031. VFR condition. Landing and departing runway 28 left, 28 right. Read back all hold short instruction. Advise on initial contact. You have information Alpha. Portland Airport information Alpha. 1702 Zulu. Wind 3006. Visibility 10. Ceiling 25,000 broken. Temperature 12. 2.04. Altimeter 3031. VFR condition. Landing and departing runway 28 left, 28 right. Read back all hold short instruction. Advise on initial contact. You have information.
SkyWest 3442, ready for departure. Runway 28 left. SkyWest 3442, Portland Tower, wind 300 at 6. Fly runway heading, runway 28 left, cleared for takeoff. Fly runway heading, runway 28 left, cleared for takeoff. SkyWest 3442.
Eastern 5153 Heavy, request taxi.
Eastern 5153 Heavy, runway 28 left taxi via Kilo, Tango, Bravo, Bravo 8.
Runway 28 left taxi via Kilo, Tango, Bravo, Bravo 8. Eastern 5153 Heavy.
Cathay 3187 Heavy, request pushback.
Cathay 3187 Heavy, Portland ground, pushback and engine start approved. Face northwest.
Delta 848, gate Delta 13, request pushback.
Delta 848, Portland ground, hold position for traffic. I'll call you back.
Hold position for traffic, Delta 848.
Delta 848, Portland ground, pushback approved. Face northwest.
Pushback and engine start approved. Face northwest. Delta 848.
Cafe 3187 Heavy. Request taxi to be active.
Cafe 3187 Heavy. Runway 28 left taxi by Echo 5. Echo. Bravo. Tango. Bravo 8. Hold short runway 28 left.
Delta 848, ready to taxi to the active.
Cafe 3187 Heavy. Cross runway 28 left at Echo. Continue taxi by Echo. Bravo. Tango. Bravo 8.
Cross runway 28 left at Echo. Continue taxi via Echo. Bravo. Tango. Bravo 8. Cafe 3187 Heavy.
Eastern 5153 Heavy. Contact Portland Tower 23775.
Over to Tower 23775, Eastern 5153 Heavy. Eastern 5153 Heavy, ready to go, runway 28 left.
Eastern 5153 Heavy, hold short of 28 left, arriving traffic.
Affirmative, hold short of 28 left, Eastern 5153 Heavy.
Eastern 5153 Heavy, Portland Tower, wind 300 at 6, fly heading 280, runway 28 left, cleared for takeoff.
Fly heading 280, runway 28 left, cleared for takeoff, Eastern 5153 Heavy.
Delta 848, ready to go, runway 28 left. Delta 848, hold short of 28 left. Roger, hold short of 28 left for traffic, Delta 848. left, line up and wait.
Line up and wait, runway 28 left, Delta 848.
A300-600R Heavy, ready for departure. Runway 28 left.
Delta 848, Portland Tower, wind 300 at 6, fly runway heading, runway 28 left, cleared for takeoff.
Fly runway heading, runway 28 left, cleared for takeoff, Delta 848.
Cathay 3187 Heavy, runway 28 left, line up and wait.
Line up and wait, runway 28 left, Cathay 3187 Heavy.
Eastern 5153 Heavy, contact Portland departure.
Contact Portland departure, Eastern 5153 Heavy. Portland departure, Eastern 5153 Heavy. Good day, 2,400.
Eastern 5153 Heavy, Portland departure. Radar contact. Climb and maintain 10,000 feet. Altimeter 3031.
Climb and maintain 10,000 feet. Altimeter 3031. Eastern 5153 Heavy.
Eastern 5153 Heavy, turn right, heading 010.
Turn right, heading 010. Eastern 5153 Heavy.
Portland departure, Delta 848, 1,500 feet.
Delta 848, Portland departure, radar contact, cleared direct Keeley, resume the Cascade 4. Climb maintain flight level 180.
Cleared direct Keeley, resume the Cascade 4. Climb maintain flight level 180, Delta 848.
Eastern 5153 Heavy, turn right, heading 055.
Turn right, heading 055. Eastern 5153 Heavy.
Eastern 5153 Heavy, cleared direct Cougar. Resume own navigation.
Roger. We'll head direct Cougar, then resume own navigation Eastern 5153 Heavy. Thanks.
My pleasure. Enjoy your flight. Eastern 5153 Heavy, contact Seattle Center 124.2.
Contact Seattle Center 124.2. Eastern 5153 Heavy. Take care. Seattle Center, Eastern 5153 Heavy. Good day. Out of 8,900 feet for 10,000 feet direct Cougar.
Eastern 5153 Heavy, Seattle Center. Climb maintain 16,000.
Climb maintain 16,000. Eastern 5153 Heavy. Eastern 5153 Heavy, request altitude change.
Eastern 5153 Heavy, roger, say new altitude.
Request flight level 210, Eastern 5153 Heavy.
Eastern 5153 Heavy, confirm new altitude flight level 210.
Affirmative, Eastern 5153 Heavy.
Eastern 5153 Heavy, roger, climb and maintain flight level 210.
Climb and maintain flight level 210, Eastern 5153 Heavy.
Eastern 5153 Heavy, Seattle Center, expect Hawks 8, runway 16 right.
Expect Hawks 8, runway 16 right, Eastern 5153 Heavy. Climb maintain flight level 270, Eastern 5153 Heavy.
Eastern 5153 Heavy, contact Seattle Center 126.6.
Center on 126.6, Eastern 5153 Heavy. Seattle Center, Eastern 5153 Heavy. Good day, through flight level 265 for flight level 270 direct Hawks.
Eastern 5153 Heavy, Seattle Center, roger.
Eastern 5153 Heavy, ready for descent.
Eastern 5153 Heavy, descend via Hawks 8 arrival, Seattle Tacoma Airport landing runway 16 right, altimeter 3035.
Descend via Hawks 8 arrival, Seattle Tacoma Airport landing runway 16 right, altimeter 3035, Eastern 5153 Heavy.
Sioux 6 and Delta, Seattle Center, expect radar vectors, runway 5. Expect radar vectors, runway 5 to Sioux 6 and Delta. Delta 1467, contact Seattle approach 133.65. Contact Seattle approach, Delta 1467. Sioux 6N Delta, turn right, heading 105, climb and maintain 13,000, altimeter 3035.
Turn right, heading 105 and climb and maintain 13,000, altimeter 3035, Sioux 6N Delta.
November 6750 Hotel, Seattle Center, expect radar vectors, runway 5.
Expect radar vectors, runway 5, November 6750 Hotel.
November 6750 Hotel. Eastern 5153 Heavy, contact Seattle approach 133.65, have a good day.
Contact Seattle approach, Eastern 5153 Heavy. Take care. Seattle approach, Eastern 5153 Heavy. Good day, 17,800.
Eastern 5153 Heavy, Seattle approach, altimeter 3035, expect the visual approach runway 16 right.
Altimeter 3035, expect the visual approach runway 16 right. Eastern 5153 Heavy.
Air France 368 X-ray Heavy, turn left, heading 040, vectors for the approach. Expect further clearance in about 16 miles.
Turn left, heading 040, Air France 368 X-ray Heavy.
Delta 2268, descend and maintain 4,000 feet, altimeter 3035.
Descend and maintain 4,000 feet, altimeter 3035, Delta 2268.
Seattle approach, SkyWest 3400, good day, 1,900 feet. Delta 196 Heavy, turn right, heading 305, vectors for the approach.
Turn right, heading 305, Delta 196 Heavy.
SkyWest 3400, Seattle approach, good day, altimeter 3035, expect the visual approach runway 16 right. Altimeter 3035, expect the visual approach runway 16 right, SkyWest 3400. Delta 2284, turn right, heading 005, vectors for the approach.
Turn right, heading 005, Delta 2284.
2268, turn right, heading 120, intercept the 16 right localizer.
Turn right, heading 120. Intercept the 16 right localizer, Delta 2268.
Delta 2268, descend and maintain 2,900 feet.
Descend and maintain 2,900 feet, Delta 2268.
Seattle approach, SkyWest 3796, 12,100.
Delta 2268, airport is at your 2 o'clock 12 miles. Report the field in sight.
Field in sight, Delta 2268.
Delta 2268, cleared visual approach runway 16 right.
Cleared visual approach 16 right, Delta 2268.
SkyWest 3400, leave Alkia heading 015, expect radar vectors for visual approach runway 16 right. Leave Alkia heading 015, expect radar vectors for visual approach runway 16 right, SkyWest 3400. Delta 1467, descend and maintain 4,000, altimeter 3035, vectors for the approach. Descend and maintain 4,000, altimeter 3035, Delta 1467. Delta 2268, contact Seattle Tower 120.905.
Over to Tower 120.905, Delta 2268. Have a good one.
Alaska 1010, descend maintain 7,000 feet, altimeter 3035.
Descend maintain 7,000 feet, altimeter 3035, Alaska 1010.
Delta 2284, airport is at your 2 o'clock 12 miles. Report the field in sight.
We have the field, Delta 2284.
Delta 2284, cleared visual approach runway 16 right.
Cleared visual approach 16 right, Delta 2284.
Delta 1467, airport is at your 2 o'clock 11 miles. Report the field in sight. We have the field, Delta 1467. Delta 1467, cleared visual approach runway 16 right. Cleared visual approach 16 right, Delta 1467. Delta 1467, contact Seattle Tower 120.905. Contact Tower 120.905, Delta 1467. Eastern 5153 heavy, turn right, heading 105, intercept the 16 right localizer, descend maintain 3,400, altimeter 3035, vectors for the approach.
Turn right, heading 105. Intercept the 16 right localizer. Descend maintain 3,400. Altimeter 3035. Eastern 5153 heavy.
Delta 2284, contact Seattle Tower 120.905.
Contact Tower 120.905, Delta 2284. See you.
SkyWest 3400, turn right, heading 315, vectors for the approach. right, heading 315, SkyWest 3400. SkyWest 3796, Seattle approach, good day, altimeter 3035, expect the visual approach runway 16 left.
Altimeter 3035, expect the visual approach runway 16 left, SkyWest 3796.
SkyWest 3796, leave Heather heading 330, expect radar vectors for visual approach runway 16 left.
Leave Heather heading 330, expect radar vectors for visual approach runway 16 left, SkyWest 3796.
Seattle approach, Alaska 537, 1 to 12,100.
Alaska 537, Seattle approach, altimeter 3035, expect the visual approach runway 16 left.
Altimeter 3035, expect the visual approach runway 16 left, Alaska 537.
Eastern 5153 heavy, airport is at your 12 o'clock 17 miles. Report the field in sight.
Report field in sight. Eastern 5153 heavy.
SkyWest 3796, turn left, heading 130, vectors for the approach.
Turn left, heading 130, SkyWest 3796.
SkyWest 3796, airport is at your 12 o'clock 15 miles. Report the field in sight.
Field in sight, SkyWest 3796.
SkyWest 3796, cleared visual approach runway 16 left.
Cleared visual approach 16 left, SkyWest 3796.
Alaska 537, leave Heather heading 350, expect radar vectors for visual approach runway 16 left.
Leave Heather heading 350, expect radar vectors for visual approach runway 16 left, Alaska 537.
SkyWest 3796, contact Seattle Tower 119.9er.
Over to Tower 119.9er, SkyWest 3796. Take care.
Eastern 5153 Heavy, I'm going to bring you around for another try. Fly runway heading, maintain 4,500 feet.
Affirm, fly runway heading, maintain 4,500 feet, Eastern 5153 Heavy.
2258, 14,300 feet.
Delta 2258, Seattle approach, altimeter 3035, expect the visual approach runway 16 left.
Altimeter tree 5, expect the visual approach runway 16 left. Delta 2258.
Alaska 1010, turn left, heading 240, intercept the 16 left localizer, descend and maintain 5,900 feet.
Turn left, heading 240, intercept the 16 left localizer, descend and maintain 5,900 feet, Alaska 1010.
15, 13, 13, 20, 10, 5.
Approach, Delta 629, 14,300 feet.
Delta 629, Seattle approach, altimeter 3035, expect the visual approach runway 16 left.
Altimeter 3035, expect the visual approach runway 16 left. Delta 629.
Eastern 5153 Heavy, request taxi to company gate.
Delta 1713, continue taxi.
Continue taxi, Delta 1713.
Eastern 5153 Heavy, Gate Bravo 5 Alpha, taxi via Quebec. Hold short runway 16 left.
Gate Bravo 5 Alpha via Quebec. Hold short runway 16 left, Eastern 5153 Heavy.
Alaska 1314, request taxi.
Alaska 1314, runway 16 left, taxi via Bravo, Charlie.
Runway 16 left, taxi via Bravo, Charlie, Alaska 1314.
SkyWest Niner 63 Romeo, request taxi to the active.
SkyWest Niner 63 Romeo, runway 16 left, taxi via Bravo, Charlie.
Runway 16 left, taxi via Bravo, Charlie. SkyWest Niner 63 Romeo.
SkyWest 3915, at Gate Bravo 5, request pushback and engine start.
SkyWest 3915, Seattle ground, hold position for traffic.
Hold position for traffic, SkyWest 3915.
SkyWest Niner 63 Romeo, hold position for company traffic. I'll call you back.
Hold position for traffic, SkyWest Niner 63 Romeo.
SkyWest 3400, cross runway 16 left at Mike. Continue taxi via Mike, Bravo.
Cross runway 16 left at Mike. Continue taxi via Mike, Bravo, SkyWest 3400.
SkyWest 3796. Gate Bravo 7 Alpha taxi via Bravo.
Gate Bravo 7 Alpha via Bravo, SkyWest 3796.
Eastern 5153 Heavy, waiting to cross 16 left.
Eastern 5153 Heavy, hold short of 16 left. I'll call you back.
Affirmative, hold short of 16 left. Eastern 5153 Heavy.
SkyWest 3915, Seattle ground, pushback and engine start approved. Face north.
Continue taxi. SkyWest Niner 63 Romeo.
Alaska 1314, contact Seattle Tower 119.9er.
Over to Tower 119.9er, Alaska 1314. Encore 3613, gate Alpha 5, request pushback.
Encore 3613, Seattle ground, pushback and engine start approved. Face west.
Pushback and engine start approved. Face west, Encore 3613.
United 320 at gate Alpha 11. Request pushback and engine start.
Delta 1713, contact Seattle Tower 119.9er. Have a good one.
Contact Tower 119.9er, Delta 1713.
United 320, Seattle ground, pushback and engine start approved. Face north.
Pushback and engine start approved. Face north. United 320.
American 2407 at gate Delta 7. Pushback and engine start. American 2407, Seattle ground, pushback and engine start approved. Horizon Air 2104, Seattle ground, pushback and engine start approved. Face north.
Pushback and engine start approved. Face north. Horizon Air 2104.
SkyWest Niner 63 Romeo. Contact Seattle Tower 119.9er.
Contact Tower 119.9er. SkyWest Niner 63 Romeo.
Southwest 4377, gate Bravo 12, request pushback.
Southwest 4377, Seattle ground, pushback and engine start approved. Face west.
Pushback approved. Face west, Southwest 4377.
United 320, request taxi to be active.
United 320, runway 16 left taxi via Bravo, Charlie.
Runway 16 left taxi via Bravo, Charlie, United 320.
American 2407, ready to taxi to the active. American 2407, runway 16 left taxi via Bravo, Charlie. Runway 16 left taxi via Bravo, Charlie, American 2407.
Southwest 4377, ready to taxi to the active. Runway 16 left, taxi via Bravo. Charlie, Southwest 4377.
Horizon Air 2171. Cross runway 16 center at November. Continue taxi via November. Hold short runway 16 left. Cross runway 16 center at November. Continue taxi via November. Hold short runway 16 left. Horizon Air 2171. Southwest 4377. Hold position for traffic. I'll call you back.
Hold position for traffic. Southwest 4377.
Southwest 4377. Continue taxi.
Continue taxi. Southwest 4377.
Horizon Air 2171. Cross runway 16 left in November. Continue taxi via November. Cross runway 16 left at November. Continue taxi via November. Horizon Air 2171. Alaska 1138 at gate November 15. Request pushback and engine start. Southwest 4377. Hold position for traffic. I'll call you back.
Hold position for traffic. Southwest 4377.
Southwest 4377. Continue taxi.
Continue taxi. Southwest 4377.
American 2407. Contact Seattle Tower 119.9er. Over to Tower 119.9er. American 2407. Horizon Air 2104. Contact Seattle Tower 119.9er.
Over to Tower 119.9er. Horizon Air 2104.
Alaska 652, at gate Charlie 20, request pushback.
Alaska 652, Seattle ground. Pushback and engine start approved. Face northwest.
Pushback approved, face northwest, Alaska 652.
SkyWest 3365, ramp Quebec 7, request pushback.
SkyWest 3365, Seattle ground. Pushback approved. Face west.
Pushback and engine start approved, face west, SkyWest 3365.
Encore 3613, request taxi. Encore 3613, runway 16 left taxi via Bravo, Charlie. Runway 16 left taxi via Bravo, Charlie, Encore 3613.
Delta 1922.
Alaska 652, runway 16 left taxi via Bravo, Charlie.
Runway 16 left taxi via Bravo, Charlie, Alaska
Ground,
652.
pushback approved. Face north. Pushback and engine start approved. Face north. Horizon Air 2335.
SkyWest 3915, ready to taxi to the active.
SkyWest 3915, runway 16 left taxi via Bravo, Charlie.
Runway 16 left taxi via Bravo, Charlie, SkyWest 3915.
Alaska 1138, Contact Seattle Tower 119.9er. Have a good evening. Horizon Air 2335. Runway 16 left taxi via Bravo, Charlie.
Gate Sierra 12 via Bravo. Virgin 105 Heavy.
Delta 2500 Heavy. At Gate Sierra 11, request pushback.
Delta 2500 Heavy. Seattle ground. Pushback approved. Face north.
Pushback approved. Face north. Delta 2500 Heavy.
Horizon Air 2003, ramp Quebec 13, request pushback and engine start.
Horizon Air 2003, Seattle ground, pushback and engine start approved. Face north.
Pushback approved, face north, Horizon Air 2003.
Delta 2258, Gate Bravo 6 taxi via Bravo.
Gate Bravo 6 via Bravo. Delta 2258.
Alaska 710, taxi for departure.
Alaska 9er 39, Gate November 10 taxi via Bravo.
Gate November 10 via Bravo, Alaska 9er 39.
Encore 3613, contact Seattle Tower 119.9er. Take care.
Over to Tower 119.9er, Encore 3613. Have a good one.
Alaska 710, runway 16 left taxi via Bravo, Charlie.
Runway 16 left taxi via Bravo, Charlie, Alaska 710.
207 Hotel Bravo, Seattle ground, pushback and engine start approved. Face north. Pushback approved, face north, November 207 Hotel Bravo. Delta 629, Gate Alpha 11 taxi via Bravo. Gate Alpha 11 via Bravo, Delta 629.
16 left taxi via Bravo. Charlie, Delta 2500 Heavy.
Delta 873, Gate Bravo 11 taxi via Bravo. Gate Bravo 11 via Bravo, Delta 873.